Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tech Tutorial Tuesday. Today, we'll be taking a look at Outlook forms and how you can use them to limit reply alls and forwarding of your emails. So the first thing we need to do in order to use an Outlook form is to go ahead and place the Developer tab on our Outlook screen here. So if you don't already have the Developer tab, in order to do that, you'll have to go File, Options, come down here to the Customize ribbon, and once you select that, you'll have to find the Developer here, check it, click OK, and by doing that, we now have the Developer option here on our ribbon. So if we go ahead and click into our Developer option here, we see a handful of selections that we can choose. And in this case, we're going to want to go ahead and design a form. So I'll click Design a Form, and then it'll ask us what type of form we want to design. So in the case where we want to limit people from replying all or forwarding our email, that's going to be a message form. So I'll go ahead and select Message, and then I'll go ahead and click Open. And now we see a templated email. Basically is what we get. So there's a lot you can do here. If you're creating the same email over and over again, you could use this to just create a form and then pull it up. But for this tutorial here, I want to show you how you can turn off reply alls or forwarding or replies in general on your email if you choose. So from this ribbon here on our form, if I go ahead and select Actions, it'll show me all of the actions associated with a standard email. So I have reply, reply to all, forward, and reply to folder. So if I want to go ahead and in this case turn off reply to all, I'll go ahead and double click that, unselect the enabled button, and click OK. And if I want to do the same thing for forwards, all I have to do is double click on forward, again unselect enabled, and click OK. So once I have everything here selected as I wish, I can go ahead and select the Publish button here and select Publish Form from the options. Once I have this, it'll ask me where I want to save it and what I want to save it as. So I'm under my personal forms library, which is perfect for this case, and I'm going to go ahead and call this form No Reply, No Forward. And I'll go ahead and select Publish. So that's it for creating the form. I can X out of this. I'll save my changes. And now when I'm ready to compose an email, if it's a corporate-wide email or a company-wide email, if I want to turn off forwarding or reply alls, I'll go ahead and hit Developer, choose Form. Again, I'll go back down to my personal forms library. And here I have my no reply, no forward template. So I'll click that, I'll click Open. It gives me the standard create an email screen. So I'll go ahead and send to Matt. I'll go ahead and send it to my personal email, and I'll go ahead and send it to my UGOC email. And then I'll do test turning off reply all and forward. And I'll compose my message the same way I would any other email. And then I can go ahead and send that off. So let's give it a second to show up in my inbox here, and then if everything worked correctly, we'll see that I won't be able to reply all, and I won't be able to forward that email. So here's my email. So I can go ahead and reply to this just to the sender, which should work. And you see it takes me to the email screen. I can go ahead and type, and I can send that off. But if I try to click reply all, I now get an error that says this action is not available, and I should see the same thing if I hit forward. Exactly, so there it is. So by using that template, by turning off reply alls and forwards, whoever receives an email with this form attached to it won't be able to do those actions either. And that's one example of what you can use Outlook forms for. If you guys are interested in looking at more Outlook form functionality and what else you can do with them, let me know and we'll cover it in another episode of Tech Tutorial Tuesday.